It's no secret to say that since the launch, things have been pretty tough for Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League. It hasn't gotten the greatest reviews, obviously. I personally didn't love some of the decisions made in the game, and while there are some things that I like, for the most part, Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League was a big disappointment. They ended up launching the season of the Joker back in March, and that ended up leading to more disappointment, especially for me, because I was expecting a lot of story content to be packed in there, only to learn that there's like one cutscene and the rest is just all in-game dialogue. And of course, just recently, we got the announcement of Season 2, and they announced that it was going to be dropping on July 11th. Well, it's July 15th now as of when this is being recorded, and Season 2 hasn't started yet. We've gotten word on when we can expect Season 2 to drop. We also got word that this game is going to be available for free at some point. We're going to talk about that and more here in today's video. So, like I mentioned, Season 2 was announced already. Originally, they just sent out the information about what's to come in Season 2 during an email blast that was sent out to myself and many other people who were signed up to the newsletter for the game. And then shortly after, they ended up tweeting out their announcement about things that are to come with Season 2. Obviously, we're getting a new playable character in Mrs. Freeze. Still also got a melee weapon there with an ice axe. Looks kind of cool. In episode 3, titled Frozen Hearts, we're getting new Infamy sets and Notorious gear, Killer Frost Infamy set, a Firefly Notorious set, a Parasite Notorious melee set. There's going to be an Elseworlds Mayhem map. There's going to be a Superman and Flash Brainiac fight, an ever-changing Metropolis, and a new battle pass. Then with the mid-season update, episode 4 Winter, we're going to get more new Infamy sets and Notorious gear. We're getting a Captain Cold Infamy set, an Icicle Notorious set, and a Trickster Notorious melee. Then we're getting a Green Lantern and Superman Brainiac fight, new incursions, and more, including a skin there that's very reminiscent of the Arkham Knight Harley Quinn look. I know some people were a little hyped about the Harley Quinn skin, but outside of that, there just isn't all that much to look forward to with this brand new update coming to the game. I know a lot of people had their opinions about the whole Mrs. Freeze thing. For me, it's just the design. Like, I just wish the design looked a little better when it comes to the actual suit. Like, if we had something that was a little closer to how Mr. Freeze looked in Arkham City, or even his design in Arkham Origins, I'd be happy with that. And if there's one thing I'm just a tiny bit looking forward to with this update, it's what the traversal could be like with Mrs. Freeze. That has been the consistent thing across the board for Suicide Squad when it comes to its gameplay, when it comes to its gunplay, the traversal, all that stuff has been pretty fun for me. Unfortunately, that's kind of where the fun stops. All this other stuff just doesn't entice me like I'm sure you're enticed to scroll down and hit the thumbs up button on this video. Like, the new battle pass just doesn't look that great from what I'm seeing there. And also, where's the Captain Boomerang love, man? I hope he's got a skin in that new battle pass. But also, we're gonna be fighting the Superman and Flash Brainiacs again. We're gonna be fighting the Superman and Green Lantern Brainiacs again. That stuff just doesn't get me going like, oh, let's go. I'm ready for the mid-season update. And well, hey, as I mentioned, you know, we did have the initial announcement that this was going to be dropping on July 11th. That date has now come and gone, and well, the update's not here. Very close to when the update was actually expected to drop, just 2 days before we were all ready for this update. The Suicide Squad social media channels had put this out. Update, Task Force X will be adjusting the release timing for the next season. Hashtag Suicide Squad Game Season 2 will now launch on July 25th. Thank you for your patience. So it's not the biggest delay in the world. It's a 2-week delay, you know, initially dropping on July 11th, now dropping on July 25th, just 14 days later. But I mean, still, to announce this delay just 2 days before the update was dropping is crazy. I'd have to imagine that the update was pretty much ready to go. They were ready to get it out the door, but they found something there that was maybe game breaking, a glitch, a bug, I don't know. And they decided, okay, wait, we cannot release this update in its current state. We gotta delay it. That is the only thing that makes sense, because it doesn't make a whole ton of sense to be announcing the date to get so close to that date and then push it back afterwards. It had to have been something that was found at like the 11th hour, something that was just like a last minute, like, oh wait, we gotta fix this. And so for even some of the few out there who are still playing Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League, for the people who are still excited for the updates coming to the game, or even people who are just curious like myself and want to see what else is coming to this game, we're gonna have to wait a little bit longer. But hey, for those that are curious, if you never ended up getting Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League, if this was a game that was on your radar, but you saw the reviews or you saw people's opinions online and you decided you didn't want to get your hands on it, well, you might be able to try it out or just get the game for free. Prime Day is coming up, so a lot of huge deals on the horizon for anything and everything that you want to buy. But with it comes some free game offers through Prime Gaming. And yes, one of those free games that's going to be available is Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League. The headline over on their blog post here says, celebrate Prime Day 2024 with Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League, Chivalry 2, and Rise of the Tomb Raider 20-year celebration. The blog post here reads, get ready for even more free games for Prime members. In case you missed it, on Tuesday, July 16th and Wednesday, July 17th, Amazon is hosting its 10th Prime Day event, offering exclusive access to millions of great deals. As we approach Prime Day 2024, we're excited to offer members 3 extra games to claim, including Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League, Chivalry 2, and Rise of the Tomb Raider at no additional cost. The games are available for a limited time, starting on July 16th at 12 a.m. Pacific. Members will have 48 hours to claim the 3 new Prime Day titles, so make sure to mark your calendars. And yeah, as it says there, July 16th at 3 a.m. Eastern, which is 12 a.m. Pacific, Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League on the Epic Games Store. Yeah, so it is going to be free. It's going to be for PC only, it seems, and it's also going to be specifically for the Epic Games Store. But hey, if you haven't had a chance to play it, if you've got a decent PC rig, if you've got the Epic Games application, then, well, try it. It's a free game. Like I said, the gunplay is fun. The traversal with some of the characters are pretty fun, and up until we get to when we're actually killing the Justice League members, it's pretty solid from the story. Once you start killing them, though, just enjoy the gameplay, okay? A lot of people like to say, oh, this is the sign, like they're shutting things down. It's over for this game. To be honest, I mean, there were a lot of telltale signs out there, the Steam concurrent player counts, a lot of people just not talking about the game, poor reviews. It was all stacking up. So this isn't like the big piece of evidence where it's like, oh, it's over for this game. This was just one thing in a long line of things. We'll see, you know, with the game being available for free, maybe that's going to jump up the player numbers. Maybe a lot more people are going to jump in and want to try things out. And who knows if there's going to be people out there that find enjoyment in what the game has to offer. What I do know is that I will continue to cover this game and all the updates and the DLC and all the news that's coming out for it. So if you want to know more about Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League, if you're at least curious and want to figure out what's happening with this game, subscribe, turn on those notifications. I also cover a ton of other superhero games right here on this channel. But yeah, the Season 2 update for Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League has been pushed back. As of when this is being recorded, I think we got about 10 more days to go. It is unfortunate for a game that really needs these updates to be going out at a steady pace for them to have had to delay it, but here we are. The silver lining in all this, if there is one, is that tomorrow you can get your hands on the game for free. So make sure you're jumping on Prime if you got it. Make sure you get that deal. Get the game for free. I mean, if it's free, seriously, you're going to find some sort of enjoyment out of it because you didn't pay any money. But with that being said, let me know your thoughts in the comments section below. First of all, what do you think about the delay for the Season 2 update? And second of all, what do you think about the game being available for free through the Prime Gaming deals for Prime Day? Sound off with your thoughts in the comments. I've been Caboose. I'll see you guys later.